Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm starting off the reading vlog for Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, and I've actually already started it because this is Peyton from the past, or no, this is Peyton from the future. I read a bunch of it last night, and I'm going to show you those clips very soon. I wanted to explain a little bit what this book series is about. If you haven't watched my other two vlogs, I have a vlog for Shadow and Bone, the first book, and I have a vlog for Siege and Storm, the sequel, and this is the final one in the trilogy. It just had a Netflix show come out, so that's why I'm doing a whole binge read of the trilogy, and I've been having some mixed thoughts on them, so definitely go check out my other vlogs. I also did a vlog for Six of Crows, buddy reading that with my boyfriend. But the basic premise of this fantasy series, there is a huge thing in this fantasy freaking world called the Shadowfold. It's right here, and it is freaking in the middle of a whole country, and they cannot cross it because it's a huge black dark expanse that has monsters in it, and if you enter it, they eat you. It's bad. So there's been a legend for a while that there's going to be a sun summoner who has the power of sunlight, and they can hopefully destroy this thing because it's keeping families apart, it's keeping everything away from each other because no one can cross the fold. So of course there's a chosen one. Our main character Alina finds out she's the sun summoner. It's not a spoiler, like it's literally the back of the book type shit. And there's this guy, he is called the Darkling. He's the general of the military, and he leads these people called the Grisha, magical power people. The sun summoner is also a Grisha. They can like control elements and things like that, and the Darkling has the power of darkness, and Alina has the power of sunlight. So it's an interesting fantasy series. There's a love triangle. It's a basic classic YA story, but it's a lot of fun. Not the most amazing thing ever, but I'm enjoying my time reading it anyways. So let's go ahead and look at the clips from me reading it last night. Hey everyone, I am here to update you on Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. I read 100 pages of this book last night. I'm ready to continue. It's like a 417-page book. It's only like 10:30, so I'm thinking I can probably read for a good bit, maybe till midnight. I might watch like some live reading sprints or something so I can have a little bit of fun and then also read. The first 100 pages have been pretty slow going. They're getting out of a situation that started from Siege and Storm, and you know, we are just now getting out of that situation and nothing has really started yet. And I'm really interested to see where this book goes because it mentions that there's like new information about the Darkling that might make Alina question like everything she knows, and I'm guessing like his backstory gets revealed more because we really don't know much about his backstory. For such a beloved character, I would love to actually know some more information about this person because I really don't know shit other than, hey, I'm the Darkling, people ship me with Alina, I'm kind of evil, but sometimes not. You know? I really don't like the Darkling though, and you would know that if you watched my The Darkling Can Choke reading vlog. I really don't like him, but a lot of people seem to hate this book. I'm very curious to see where my thoughts are going to land on this, because who freaking knows? Like, I've been giving these books 3 stars, so this one very well might just be another 3-star read. You know, I have no idea how this book is going to end. I have one spoiler and maybe a possible another spoiler that I accidentally read, but I'm not really sure if it was true or not. I'm in for a journey, that's for sure. Hey everyone, it's the next day. I read up to page 250 in Ruin and Rising last night. I really enjoyed my time with it, but once again, there's not a lot happening yet. Something just started getting crazy and we're on page 250 and it's just now getting crazy. A lot of exposition happened. You know, I'm not bored. I was able to zoom through a lot of these pages. It's just nothing wowing me like crazy. So it'll probably end up being a 3-star as well, unless I really hate the ending. But that's what I'm really enjoying about this book, because I really don't know how it ends. And I'm actually so hyped to just know. I'm still shipping Alina and Mal. Mal is actually kind of better in this book. Last book, there was a lot of miscommunication between him and Alina, and like he's said a few annoying things that I didn't like, but this one he's kind of improved a little bit on this annoying thing, because he's kind of jealous of Nikolai, this one other character. Why does she have like a love freaking square going on? Because there's like 3 dudes that have been interested in her throughout this whole trilogy. It's crazy. But yeah, he's been a bit of a jealous boob to Nikolai, and Nikolai is just doing his own thing. Like, he needs to kind of chill, and he is chilling now, and like he's actually liking Nikolai now. So I'm happy about that, because we don't really like that jealous little trope. Like, I just didn't like it. I didn't feel the reason behind his jealousy, but you know, they are still having issues though, because it's a whole trilogy and they can't get together. You know, they can't get together. We can't just have that, apparently. But I still don't feel a lot of connection to the side characters. We have like a bunch of side characters right now, like the survivors, and I just don't feel anything towards them. There's a few characters I really like Jenya and David. I ship them really hard too. They're like, Jenya's one of my favorite characters in this whole trilogy. She's just so badass, and this book is just reconfirming that, because she's just so cool, and I cannot wait to see her story unfold in the show, because I feel like she'll be even cooler in the show, because the show is just making everything better. It's revamping things. There is a female romance in some of the side characters, which I'm happy about, because like this is kind of an older book, so it's kind of nice to see that sprinkled in there, and I do ship it. But I feel like once again the show would give me more chemistry. I just need that from the side characters. Overall, I'm really excited because we are learning a lot more about the Darkling, you know, his past, his history, and that's what I feel like I've been needing so badly, because we've really had no information. Like, we've had the smallest little sprinkle of information in book 1. Last book we didn't learn anything about him, and then this one we are jumping right in and learning a lot more about him. And I feel like even season 1 of the show gave us more sprinkles about him than these books are doing. Like, I need to know more about him for me to care about him, because right now he's just like a little character trying to do things, and I'm like, why are you doing these things? I want to know your reasons why. I'm going to continue reading, but I have a Zoom at 2, so I'm really close to that, and I have one more assignment for school left, and I'm done with the semester. It is a final essay, so I'm zooming through, I'm typing that up, and hopefully I can finish that today or tomorrow, and then I'll be free from school, and then I can just have all the reading time ever. I'm hoping to finish this book in a day or 2, because I'm gonna finish it before this month ends. You will see. Hey everyone, I have officially finished Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, and I'm struggling to figure out my rating for this. It's either a 3.5 star or a 4 star. I can't decide between 3 or 4 stars, but I feel like I really had an emotional attachment to this book by the end of it, and I think it's my favorite one in the trilogy. And I originally thought I liked Siege and Storm better than the first book, but I think Shadow and Bone is my second favorite, and then Siege and Storm. I really liked the beginning half of Siege and Storm, but then it just kind of got really boring and nothing was really happening in the second half of that novel. And you know, these books have a lot of things where nothing's happening and they're just walking around, so the plot isn't always the best, and you know, the characters aren't always the best, like the side characters. But I feel like by the end of this trilogy I really feel a connection to Alina and Mal, and I think the Darkling is a good villain. Obviously I still do not see how people ship the Darkling and Alina. That is disgusting to me, but I do like him as an evil character. He was an interesting person, but at the same time, I feel like I wanted to learn more about him than we did. We got a little bit more information about him, so I would love to know more about his past and like past loves of his and shit like that. Like I want to know about people he cares about, but we never really got anything like that. So maybe the show will do something like that, because it seemed like they started to do that in one of the episodes. They were giving him a backstory. Wow, like even just the epilogue, like I really felt tears burning my eyes. Like I was about to cry. I'm really happy with how it ended, and I really don't know why people hated this book so much, because this is like one of those trilogies where I always heard people saying they really didn't like the finale and how it ended. But for me, I feel satisfied. I feel like it was, it was good. I feel like everything tied up, and I'm happy. And I'm really happy also to know that there's more books I can read. I need to read Crooked Kingdom and King of Scars and Rule of Wolves. And I'm really intrigued to see what characters from the Six of Crows universe and from this trilogy's universe shows up in the King of Scars books. I don't know. All I know about is Nikolai and Nina. And I'm excited to see the other characters that appear in that book. But I really enjoyed reading this. I read it in like maybe 2 or 3 sittings, so it was a fast read for me every time I sat down and read it. Like I had a lot of fun reading it, and I did gasp a few times. Like I was kind of shocked by a few things. I've been wondering about a certain character, Mal. I felt like there was something to be answered about him, and I feel like I got some answers, so I was kind of shocked, and I am just fully satisfied to the point where I'm considering giving this a 4 stars. There could have been improvements, like side characters like Tamar and Tolia and Nadia. I just still don't really feel anything for them. I just don't feel like there was enough about them established for me to really care about them. I do like Zoya and Jinya and David though. We were given just enough about them to have me care about them a little bit. I'm an Alina, Mal, and Nikolai person. I love all 3 of those characters a lot, and I'm so excited to read King of Scars. Let me know if you want me to do a vlog for that too. I need to continue Leigh Bardugo's books immediately so I can actually finish all of this shit, because if I don't finish it now, it's never happening, and I'm gonna forget everything, and then I'm never gonna be able to continue. So I gotta do it. But I'm super satisfied that after 6 years I finally finished this trilogy and I know everything. So that's it for this video today. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Like this video, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below. And go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should already clicked. And goodbye.